I'm Jay Vilardi and I play guitar for the Almost. And I want to talk to you about Moss amps. If you're anything like me, you play guitar, you're always looking for like a different, tone and ways to be unique and to start with a unique sound and build your style from that. So that led me to kind of look for an amp company that was a little bit unconventional in their approach with how they wire things and how they do things. I found Moss amps during my quest for a different and unique tone. I have a lot of amps and they're all great. I don't I don't own that much gear, but the gear that I do own I love. But I really wanted something a little different. I mean, anybody can walk into a big guitar store and buy any amp that I've previously owned. So I wanted something a little different. I felt like with every amp something was a little bit, there was always things about certain amps I was using that if I could change I would, or if I could tweak something I would anyway. Long story short, I found this company called Moss. They're right here in Florida. And right away, I mean, from their approach at the way they do things physically with the clear front of their head so you can see all the guts of the amp, to the custom etching that they do, to the point-to-point wiring and custom tone molding that you can work with them on. I used it to record the entire record of Monster. So all of my guitar parts on our new record were done with this amp. And like I said, we had a lot of amps that we had basically access to any and every amp that we've ever wanted or thought we wanted. But every time I went to track, I just kept coming back to this amp because it was just so, it had versatility, but it also had like the perfect just overall just vibe, and that's kind of what I was looking for with an amp, is I wanted modern like attack with like vintage vibe. That's exactly what I got with this thing. And what's great about the Moss guys is they made things so easy because they speak guitar, which is cool. You're like, no, I want it to sound like such and such a band. These are the riffs I want to play, and I want it to feel like this in my chest, and this is what I want it to feel like, this is what I want it to sound like, and my favorite records are A, B, and C. And right away they're like, gotcha, no problem. And they put together this amp, and it was perfect. For this amp, I love this amp because it's very low wattage, but very, very loud. It's hand wired, it's point to point, wired by Maurice at Moss. The cool thing about it is it's real versatile, so if I'm going like, if I want like really chimey cleans or like really warm kind of overdriven clean, this is the amp. It does like anything from like broken up like mod sound to like, the Edge, from U2 kind of deal. But the funny thing about this amp is that it's, for what it is, it's just as versatile as this amp. They also helped me pick out like a cosmetic aesthetic, which was pretty cool. So I went with like a Western leather kind of wrap for it, which I thought was sweet. They did like an old, plexi style wraparound acrylic. And Andrew hand etched this with the tools that he uses. When you just turn the amp on and it's cooking and getting ready to go, it's white, which is really cool, and Maurice has like an added kind of flair. When I take it off standby and I'm ready to rock, it goes blue. So if you come to an Almost show and you see this thing in blue mode, freaking hold on to your hat. I'm Jay from the Almost, and I play Moss amps.